Hey guys, it's lovely to have your company back here on my Crafter's Companion YouTube channel, where we're going to be having a look at something new, and it's all about our Halloween, way past Halloween and nowhere near Halloween, Easter gift bags. Now this is the Easter treat box, which is these ones, which gives you the stencil for the treat bag and then all the dies for the lamb, for the chick, and also for the rabbit. So we're going to be having a look at that. Now for these ones, these are enabling you then to of course create your own treat bag with whatever paper you want, whatever cardstock that you want to, and then of course you don't even have to use the dies within that treat box. You could turn them into cards if you want to, and you can also adapt the actual gift bag. You can make it longer, you can make it shorter if you want to, so lots of variations. But we're going to be making a gift bag, and of course with this one we're going to do the bunny rabbit. I'm going to make the bunny rabbit, and I've got a lovely selection of goodies that we're going to use when it comes to this tutorial. So we're going to be using the stencil and metal die sets. This is the Easter treat box, so we're going to be using that. Now for the actual gift bag, what we're going to do, although within this paper here we are a 180 GSM, because it's only going to be filled with things like Easter eggs or that, I'm going to be using this as the gift bag, and I'm going to use the sheet right out the back there with that larger yellow plaids. So I'm going to move that out the way now because I don't need that. So we're going to use that as the gift bag. For the bunny rabbit, I've got some white linen cardstock, and from the Fright Night, all the beautiful skin tones that we've got there, I'm going to be using the pink for kind of like inside the bunny rabbit's ears and cheeks and nose. So actually let's just take that out now while I'm here. And this is great because your different coloured bunny rabbits, grey bunny rabbits, you've got your grey card in there. You can use this pad for your lambs if you want to. You can also use this for the chicks because you've got the yellows, so it's a great one to be using. So there is my two colours. I'm also actually going to need a little bit of black for, oh look at that, there's already, that'll be more than enough. Have we got a little bit of black in here? No, not. So, not to worry. What we can do is just go into my black pad, so my black, white, smooth card. Actually, no, let's make it all texturous. So let's take a bit of black from here. Just going to need literally a tiny bit for the eyes and then the mouth. So that's all that we're going to need from that one. But then we're going to have a little bit of fun as well, because we're going to decorate the back of the bunny rabbit. So on the front of the gift bag you've got the bunny rabbit's face, and then on the back of the box you've got kind of like the bum of the bunny rabbit. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into that Nature Garden Violet Studio Farmstead collection, and we're going to take out one of the little white pom-poms that are in there. So I'm going to take that one out so I can pop that out the way. And then I thought what we'll do as well is let's make like a little initial for the gift bag, and instead of just doing it on a square or rectangle or a tag cardstock, let's use the Easter egg from the Easter collection, and we can put an initial on it using our Touch of Sparkle alphabets. So we can do that later. And then I've got some of my sticks to ribbon that we can use to tie it or to create the handles. So to start with, let's go in with our gift bag. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go and take the template, take the dies as well. So that's all of the dies. So that's your lamb and your rabbit, that is your little chick, that's for your lamb, that could be at the bottom of your chick for like broken egg, and then you've got the ears and you've got the eyes, etc, etc, all in there. So I'm going to take my gift bag here. I'm going to go in with a pencil and let's pop that along the bottom here. Is that at a perfect 90°? No, it's not. My cardstock isn't quite 90°, so what I'm going to do is make sure that this is flush along the bottom, and then I'm going to draw around. Now, in actual fact, what I'm going to do, let's do it on the back. That way I don't need to worry about any pencil lines. We're not going to see it because it's on the inside. So let's work our way round. I just hold with my hand, tape it down if you want, use your repositionable sprays if you want to. All of that is completely up to you. Now these little tall bits here, these are actually going to fold back on themselves to create that little bit of a stronger lip like you would see within your gift bags. It's going to go in. Also, just to say, lengthwise this will fit your A4 cardstock. Height wise, just a little bit long or taller for A4 cardstock. Your A4 cardstock comes up to about halfway. You can still do this in your A4 cardstock, no problem at all. Just means that bit isn't going to be as full when you fold it back. But it doesn't matter, it means you're only going to have about half of that. But the gift bag still works all the same. And if you don't want that extra little fold over tab, then you don't need it. So let's go in, all the way in. I'm not going to put the little circle dots in at the moment. I'm going to do it when it's on the other side. I just find it easier. Also, you've got the little angle for the gift bag to fold it flat. I don't put that in because we're not really going to be folding down the gift bag. You're going to be putting something in the gift bag. So it's there if you want it, but I'm not using it. So let's go down, and then let's go down. Thing you have to watch for though is because you've got all these little draw lines, it does make it quite flexible and flimsy. So bear that in mind. Keep that in mind. I think that's all my lines. Yep, that's all of my lines. So I'm going to use my guillotine for these straight lines. So let's, every bit where we have that straight line, although I don't think it's the card that's not straight, I think it's the actual gift bag. There we go. Let's chop that. There we go. So that can go back into the pad later. And then all we need to do is let's go in, and we're going to chop all these little bits out. So let's follow all the way up into each bit just by following the pencil lines, chopping in to here. Each section we're going in, and of course if you prefer your large scissors you can use your large scissors. And having this template is brilliant because there's so many times we'll want to decorate a gift bag but we don't always want to spend that time measuring and creating our own gift bag, whereas now we've got this template of a lovely generic size that we can then be using all throughout the year and then decorating it for every theme and occasion. So let's go in and then in. There we go. So that is our gift bag done. And then have I got tweezers? No, I don't think I do. So what I'm going to do, let's take my ruler. So I'm not going to go into my scoreboard because we need these lines to be quite refined. So I'm going to go in just with my ruler, and I've got like a really small ball tool. It's really thin. Ideally, kind of like the point of your tweezers would be good. Because if you use a scoring tool and the head of the scoring tool is a little bit too large, and therefore your score line's going to be a little bit too large. So let's all the way along. If all you've got is a scoreboard, it will absolutely do the job, but I do just like kind of finer, fine lines. So let's go into here. Score in along the top there, and then we're going to score down here as well, just as far as the pencil line goes to, and then into here as far as the pencil line goes to. There we go. So we've got all of our score lines in, so let's then fold all these over. You know me by now, most times when it comes to anything folding, I'll do it by hand to start with, and then I'll go in with my bone folder and then just start to press it into place. If you hear a funny noise, it's because I've got the heat. I've gone a little bit chilly this afternoon, so the heater's on underneath. So let's just go along our score lines. Press them in, and then of course we've got the glue tab, which is here, and then let's not forget about, so that seam down the middle, that folds inwards. There we go. So we've got all of these bits, so let's take, I'm just going to use my tissue tape for this one. And then let's take that one off. Let's fold that one in to itself like this. So if we go in and press, so you can see there is where our gift bag's coming in. And then we can start to fold them in. Remember, when you've got the base of any box or gift bag, when you've got them that's the four sides, the way to do it is fold the largest one in, then the two sides, then that one. Then what that's doing is that's creating stability, because what it's doing is it's like interlocking with each other. Whereas I see people will sometimes go like that, then that, then that, then that. It's not actually causing or creating stability. You want to kind of interlock. Do the base one, side ones, and then that one, and then they interlock with each other. So I'm going to take just a little bit of glue just for these smaller tabs for now, and then I'm going to fold that one over. Now I know I've not got glue on that one just yet. I'm just kind of letting that grab underneath, although I should have put my tape on first. Not that it matters, but let's do that now. And it's just because it's a lighter weight paper that I'm just using my tape instead of my glue, because it's going to hold absolutely perfectly. And let me go in and something pressed down. Just press that down, and then there we go. We've got that will fold in on itself, and then you've got your cute little gift bag. So cute. Now what I didn't do, and what I was going to do now I should have done this beforehand, but not to worry. So I don't know where my hole punch is. I cannot for the life of me find it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little dot and a little dot there. I don't need to do it on both bits, because when I fold that over and create my holes and pierce my holes, I'm going to go through them both. Let's do the same here. Let's just line that up. So it would be easier to do it before I assembled it, but hey ho, done now. So let's fold that one back in, and then let's take my pokey tool, and I'm just going to pierce a hole, and I'm doing it through that additional layer. Pierce a hole and pierce a hole, so we can then thread our ribbon through that later. But if you've got a hole punch or anything like a crocodile, something like that, then that will work. So now we have got, actually let's just do our ribbons now. Now because you've got the fold over bits, that is because you would then, the way they work, tie that one through, tie it underneath, then that hides the actual workings of the ribbon. So I'm going to press that one through here. Now if you tie a knot, that's still then going to make it bulky, isn't it? So if you don't want it bulky on the inside, just tape it down, which again probably would have been more ideal to do it before we assembled, but hey ho. I tell you what, let's have a look. Let's roughly roughly about that. What's that? So it's 13 inches roughly. And then let's do the same here. 13 inches there. And then I'm just going to use my tape, because we can also pop a bit of tacky glue. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a strip of tape between the two holes. So I've just put a strip of tape between the two holes there. And the reason I'm doing this is so that I don't have to tie a knot, and therefore I can keep it nice and flat when I fold it over. But if you don't mind about tying a knot, then you don't need to worry about this. Let's take that. Let's just prise that through here, and that one as well. What I'll do is I will pop all them through to start with, and then tape them down, and I might, I will, for that extra bit of security, I'll even add tacky glue. So I'm just going to lay that down, take that off, and then I'll lift it up again. I've taken that tape off, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to then kind of like fold that inwards there, and same with that there. So I'm just folding it in so it's nice and flat. Let me do the same again. here. And then let's pop that one through. So in actual fact, I didn't even need to pierce a hole in there, did I? There we go. So let's press that down, and then for extra stability, let me just add some glue. Now you don't have to glue it down. I know if you get gift bags like these, they're not necessarily glued down, but I'm just going to do it. Yeah, it was pointless. I didn't need to pierce a second hole through that top layer, did I? So let's press that one down. So that glue is going to dry not only into the pattern paper but into the ribbon, and that's going to make it really sturdy. So if you're a little bit worried about it maybe falling out because there's no knots, if we do it that way, then it'll be nice and sturdy. So there's our gift bag. So let's bring in our dies and bring in our cardstock. Just pop that in here. So let me do the eyes to start with. I'm sure, I think it all go, I'm sure these even fit. Yes, they do. I thought they did. They fit in the mini. So let's take our white card. So this one is the bunny rabbit. I'm going to do this twice, so one can be the front and one can be the back. Now you don't have to do the back, but I think it looks quite cool. Run that one through here. So let's just bring that one in, and then once done that one, we can then come in with the second one. So run that one. There we go. So there's that one. And then we need to do the ears. So there's the ears. There's the outer edge of the ears. They are the inner ears. So let's do that one. And for the ears, we need to do front and back as well. So the front ones, they're going to have the pink inner earlobe showing, and then the back ones won't. They're just going to have just the outline of the ears. Do you know what I can do while I'm doing this one? This can be the eye. So let's take, so these are the inner eye there and then there. So let's tape that one. So run that one. Okay, what I just thought it would be, actually, do you know what would be good as well? If you've got any of our craft foam left, that would be really, really smart if you've got that. So inside the ear, no, inside the eye, the pupil. There's it going, there's the other one. There we go. Yeah, if you've got any of the craft foam, that would be quite smart. I do have some. I might go and, I've got white though actually, I've got white left. Oh, I need another set of ears, don't I? So let's go in with that set here and run that one through. So you don't even need to do front and back being the craft foam. The front could be the craft foam, and then the back you could just do in cardstock if you wanted. So another set of ears there. So let's that one back, and let's pop that one back. Let's go in with our pink. So I need inside the ears, the nose, and the two little cheeks. So inside the ears, the little nose, and then the little cheeks. There we go. Let's pop that one all the way through, and then we'll just need to do the black inside of the eyes and also the mouth. So that's that one, that one, that one, and that one, and then these larger ovals, that's for the eyes, and then that's for the mouth as well. So let's go in with the black. There's that, that, and then that. Well, I think I'm going to have to turn that heater off now, underneath my table. My legs are roasting. Plus I've got this big thick New Orleans jumper on. Right. So there we go. Mouth and eyes. So I'm just popping these back onto the pack there. So what I'm going to do, let's foam, let me put this off, the craft foam. Plenty left. What I'll actually do, just while I'm here, let's cut an Easter egg while we've got the Gemini Mini out. I'm just going to use the medium one, but what I'm also going to do is use that teeny little circle to cut a little tag for the ribbon to go through. And this is still the linen cardstock. It'd be nice to add the linen cardstock, a little bit of texture, but we will add a little bit of ink around the edge as well. And what I also want to do is emboss around that edge. So if I take that one off, if I put that little circle back for now, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to slot that back in, and then I'm going to go in with my scoring tool and just round the edge of the egg, around the edge of that die. I'm just working my way around, and it creates a little kind of embossed edge, as if it would if you were to go through with your embossing mat from the Gemini. But because we don't have the embossing mat from the Gemini, I'm just doing it by hand. Right, so I know I've cut all of them out, but let's do a little bit more. So I'm going to take that one right here. I've got a right itchy finger. So let's take that same die again. Right, if I then pop that one through, So this is going to be a great way to be using up any foam that you've still got. So if you've still got foam, use it up. So there's that, and then there's that. So then again, let's do the ears and the two eyes. So let's layer this up. There. Because it's the foam, I'm not really going to be sliding about, so you don't really have to worry about taping them down unless you really wanted to. But also you can see one pass through cuts awesomely. Not that awesomely is a word, but I'm going to say it is. And I think that's all of... oh no, in case I decide to use this instead, let's do a back layer. Can I get that in? Yes, I can. There we go. There's that one. And then there is that one. So let's pop that one back. I think this will look really quite smart by... should I do card and paper? Should I do the pink and the paper? Nah, let's just try it anyway. Let's try it all in foam. So there's that. So I need inside of the ear. I also need the cheek, and then nose. Get the bright pink, but you know, let's go for it. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's need a bit more than that. So there's that one, that one, that one, that one, and then that one. Actually, I think that bright pink will look quite smart actually. He says. So that's going to be the back. So there's the nose. So there's that, and that. So let's take that, that, and then that. So let's pop that one back. I am just about to run downstairs and grab my juice because I've left it. And I need a drink, and we'll still be a little while with this, so let me pop that out, and then all that's left is the mouth and the two eyes, which we'll do in black. So let's take that out while I run down and grab it. I will be back in 2 seconds. Right, let's crack on. Now gone cold again. Can't win. Cannot win. It's March. Let's pop them on. I love how it doesn't matter the size of the dies, the foam just cuts beautifully when passed through. So there's that. So at least they've all die cut, which I knew that they would. So there's that. Right, I'm going to pop that back into there. I am done with that, and let me pop my foam back in. I am done with that. There we go. I think I'm done with that. Wait and see, I've said that many times and ended up still needing it. Right, so I think what I'm going to do, because it's the foam and sometimes it needs that a little bit longer to dry, I am going to assemble it all on here, let it dry, and then we'll attach that back panel onto the gift bag. And while it's drying, we'll do the alphabet. So let's take my glue. I'm going to start at the bottom, so I'm going to start with the mouth of the rabbit. And then get that as close to the middle as I can. Into there. Is that middle? What's the length of that? Was that 3.5? Pretty much there. Just budge it along a little bit. And then the nose can go over the top, or it just sits above. I think that pink's going to be awesome for the bunny. Let me come in just a little bit closer for you, and then let's do the cheeks. So we're going to come in round about there, round about there. So there's that one. And then there's that one. Oh, it looks like an evil cat, doesn't it? Sorry for any cat lovers out there. It's not that I don't like cats, I'm more of a dog person. Yeah, let's see. I'm not going to stick this down, but ooh, evil. Oh, you could actually have some fun with this set. So you just need to be careful because, of course, the glue's not set. And then what will happen is once that starts to go on, it will become more apparent where is my other black eyeball of foam. Typical. Is it on the floor? Is it on me? Nope. Well, isn't that just great? Still in it? Nope. So what did I say about not needing the Gemini again? Just a teeny little bit of foam. Actually, I could have used that bit of foam that was there. Oh well, not to worry. And wait, you see, I'll find it just shortly. There it is, the eyeball. So let's run that one in. At least because it's foam, the glue's not drying. I'm not going to put it away again, just in case. There we go. There we are. Look, it's so cute. And then we'll go in with that eye. And just being careful, because obviously, as I say, it's still wet, so the whole lot can move. So let's go in. Oh look. Because what will happen is that will then go like that, that, and then that, and then there's our cute little bunny. So let's attach these on first. And I'm going to come a wee bit up from the base because I am going to overlap that onto there. So I want to come up a little bit. So I've still got a little bit of room. Let's go in here and then do the same. So there, we've got the ears. You can see how it's going to go onto the bag. So let's let that dry. Tell you what we can do. Let's also do the paper one just so that you can see. So let's add that one on into there. It's exactly the same, nothing different. Of course you can have a play about with the positioning of like the eyes and the nose. You've got different eyelids. I think the eyelids are more for the lamb or the sheep, but there's no reason why you can't mix and match. So let's just press that down. I'll try and get it semi-symmetrical. And as you can see, things like this, I tend to just add my glue onto the card. There we go. I think this time what I'll do like the character eyes at the side, one there, and one there. There's that. Oh look, that's so cute. So let's pop this ear on first. So I try not come any further out that edge. A little bit to there. And then the same, if I've got it at an angle, I try not come over the edge of the bunny. And then let's add that on. Actually, let's add that on foam pads. Oh, have I moved any of that? No, I think I'm alright. Yeah, let's add a couple of foam pads here. So these are just 2mm foam pads, so nothing overly deep. So add these on there. Some of these little elements, like maybe the eye, the black part for the eyes, you could put them on foam pads if you wanted. There we go. And then that could be at the bottom of the base. I'm trying to see, yeah. So turn it into a card as well if you want to. You can see here. So simply putting it onto a 4x6 card, and obviously I've made it into a grey bunny rabbit just by changing the colours. Easy enough doing that. That sentiment, Some Bunny Loves You, is from the Easter collection. Alright, so that is them. So let's just set them out the way for now. Let's bring in our Easter egg. What I'm doing, I'm going to go in with a bit of lemon tonic. I'm going to etch around the side. Just because my gift bag is yellow, just going to go around the sides with the yellow water reactive lemon tonic. So come a little bit in. Leave the centre a little bit yellow. And then for our alphabet, because we're going in pink, let's add in a little bit of pink tulip. And we'll do that within the quick dry. So quick dry. And also because this is small, I'm not going to bring out my big stamping platform. So if I pop that in there, let's go, oh excuse me, what will we do? Let's do E for Easter. I could pretend it's a girl's name, which also happens to be E for Emma or Emily, which, if you guys remember, is my favourite female name, or names that I'm going to go in. I'm going to do it about 3 times just to really intensify. First time it's quite light. Obviously we do have a little bit of yellow that it's counter-reacting with. So let's do it once more. Make it nice and strong. And then there we go. So I'm going to pop that back so I don't lose it. I love these alphabet stamps. They're so good because you can use them on their own. Nice size, nice font. So now we've got that. I'm going to move that one out the way. Turn my heater off again. And then oh look at that. That was meant. Yeah, I was about to say it's an F, but it's not, it's an E. That was meant. So let's come in. Let's overlay. And then let's do dot, 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 dot. Add in our glue. I'm going to pin that down. Dot, 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 dot. And then lift. Now let's go in with our gems. Let's go, I think, going to go in with the pearls. Let's go into that peachy pink. These ones here. So if I add that, bear with me too. Just asking my device to turn down. It seems to have gone a little bit loud. The last thing I want is for YouTube to mute this video. Don't know if they would actually, but so let's just pop these in here into each of the dots. Now it's up to you if you want to leave the stencil on and then put them in place. If you've seen myself and Debbie Fisher launch the Touch of Sparkle alphabets, you'll know this is my way. I was also doing it Debbie's way as well. Both works. The only thing is, if you want to use your larger pearls, you will need to do it my way, because the pearls won't fit through. And then there we go. So we've got the letter E. Let's put that away before I knock them. So there is our alphabet. Now have I got more ribbon? Let's just use, because obviously I've tied that ribbon, haven't I, round the bag. So let's go in with a thinner bit of ribbon this time. That should do. Just satin ribbon, it's like gold satin ribbon. So there's that, there's that. So let me wrap that round just now. Just be careful I don't knock my pearls. And then you can write onto the back of this. There's a little Easter egg tag. Right, so now we just need to be very, very careful. Let's lift that one up. What I am going to, am I going to add that on foam pad? Let's see. No, I won't. So let's take my glue and let's pop that into there, and then let me take that one there. Let's do a little bit underneath, and then let's lift that one up. We shall move it about in a moment. Add our glue. Oh, sugar. It's a close one, just about sore there. And then let's tuck that one underneath here. How cute is that? That is so cute. I love that. No, it's because it's the foam, it's not going to add any weight to it at all. And then if I pop that there, because I've obviously already popped that through. should I just stick that on a foam pad? So still keep it as like a tag, but pop it on a foam pad. I think I will. What I could have done, if I hadn't already glued that top bit down, I could have threaded this through. Obviously we can't write on the back if I do it like this, but let me cut these at an angle, a little bit smaller. You know, it's so cute. And then obviously I need to be careful, but let's bring the back in. And we're essentially going to do exactly the same again. If I turn that one into there, and just press that down. What I'll do is once I've finished, I'll lay something heavy on it. Now, what you need to watch for is because it's the other way around, so we need to mirror image. So that's going to go there, and then that's going to go there, because it's that mirror image. Let's pop that on. I've not added glue there. And then same again. Let's pop that underneath there. What I'm going to do is that needs to come a little bit closer in. That also needs to come a little bit closer in. So the glue will dry. And then to finish off, let's bring in my little pom-pom. Stick that down. If you want to stick these down with hot glue, of course you can do. But there's the back, and then there is the front. A little Easter gift bag where we've used, my pom-pom's fallen off. Obviously I'll lay that flat protected in a minute, pop that on in a minute. And then you've got your little gift bag, but we've done it with the craft foam. How cute is that? Really cute. That glue will of course dry clear. Let me pop another little bit on there, pop that on, and I'm going to set that out of the way. Let's then bring you back in, and then there we go. That is it. Let's bring it in that way for you to see. Easter. I know the eyes look a bit thingy, but that's because the glue seeped out. That'll dry clear. And then we've got that one on the back as well. Cute. Really, really cute. So there we go. That is our Easter gift bag. And I've done it with the bunny rabbit. So hopefully you liked that one. Let me know in the comments below what you think of it and how smart that is, if you think it's smart, and what you're going to be doing with your set. Rightio, until the next time, we'll see you again. Toodles.